everyone. Today's unboxing is for the monthly subscription service to Beyond the Book Club. Beyond the Book Club is a book subscription service. Every month for $49.99, that does include shipping, you get a box that has a Christian fiction book. There's a young adult box where you could get young adult Christian fiction, and the adult box, also Christian fiction. Every box has a new release. There are different genres. They could be fantasy, romance, mystery, historical, contemporary. They also include 3 to 5 wrapped gifts labeled with page numbers for you to open while you are reading. So if you're familiar with Once Upon a Book Club, this is very similar. It's just got Christian fiction. So, yeah. And they also have a Facebook group that if you're a subscriber, you have access to. So again, like I said, it's $49.99 a month. That does include shipping. And so let's dive into this. This here is the January box. Let's see what we got in it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull everything out, show you the book, and then we're going to open up each gift and look at that page number to see how it corresponds to the book. So let's get started here. All right, so I've got a page 164. I've got, when we get to page 248, this one doesn't have a page number on it. We'll come back to that one. Let me hide the book for a second. And then we have page 24. All right, so that's everything in the box. Let's pull the box out. Put the box aside. And also we have a bookmark. Okay, so, yeah. So the book is The Girl from the Papers by Jennifer L. Wright. This is historical romance, I believe. This is a Tyndale published book. Yeah, historical fiction. Let's see what this one's about. It says, Beatrice Carraway has dreams. Although she's aged out of the childhood pageant circuit, she's intent on carrying her talents all the way to the big screen, if only she can escape the poverty of West Dallas first. But as the Great Depression drags the working class further and further under, Beatrice struggles just to keep herself, her mother, and her younger sister afloat. After a string of failed auditions, she feels defeated. And then in walks Jack Turner. Though Beatrice is determined to pull herself up by her bootstraps, Jack has decided on a different path out of the gutters. It isn't long before Beatrice is swept into an exciting and glamorous life of crime beside the man she loves. Keeping one step ahead of the law, she sees her dreams of fame come true when her name and picture are plastered in newspapers across the country. Yet as their infamy grows, the distance between them widens. While Jack begins seeking bigger payouts and publicity, Beatrice starts to long for a safe, quiet life and something deeper to fill the emptiness in her soul. But when the danger of Jack's schemes ratchets up, Beatrice's fears her dreams and her future will end up going down a hall of bullets. Oh, I remember now. This is kind of a Bonnie and Clyde inspired. All right. So this is a 2023 published toward the end of 2023, I believe. And I'm really excited about it because I actually had that book on my wish list. And then I saw that we were going to get it in this box. I was like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't buy it because I got it in this box. Okay, I'm just taking a look at the card. The card just says, have you ever finished a book and thought, wow, that would have been a great story if it didn't include the profanity, sexual innuendos, etc. It's tough finding suitable reading material these days. Beyond the Book Club was created for this very reason. It's a subscription box for readers who want the entertainment without worldly agendas. Each box includes a Christian fiction book with wrapped gifts, labeled with page numbers to be opened when you reach the designated page. Gifts come directly from the story. It's not just reading a book. It's an experience. So you know what? I think this one doesn't say, but we have page 24, page 164, page 248. So I think this is page 70. Yeah. Okay. And a quote, none of us deserve it. she replied with a small shrug. And yet, Jesus. I love that quote. And it's also on this bookmark. How cool is that? Okay. All right, so let's get started on so we got page 24. And the gift for page 24. Okay, I'm going to have to open it. I'm just going to have to open it. It's a flamingo bag. Yeah, it's like a little makeup bag. Well, not little. I mean, that's quite a decent kind of bag. A little zippered bag. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's take a look at page 24. Page 24. Well, it says she took my stepfather's lunch pail. And I think that might be it. I'm not sure. But that would be the one I would come up with because it's kind of like, it's like a feminine version of a lunch pail. And then we have from page 70, I love these little bags, by the way. I'm going to give you this tip, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do it this year. Is I save these bags, although this one's a see-through one, it probably wouldn't work as well. But I save these little bags for stocking stuffers instead of wrapping them. Although this year I forgot that I had a whole stash of them and forgot to use them. So maybe next year. Okay. So I have, excuse me, poker cards. Waterproof poker cards. Okay, that's cool. Excuse me. So a deck of cards that are waterproof. All right, that was page 70. Oops, going too far. All right. Oh, here at the very bottom, there was a sagging couch buffeted by an armchair on either side, all of them covered in pale green damask fabric, and a coffee table littered with playing cards and several beer bottles. Okay. I like that they're waterproof. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then I have, when we get to page 164, okay, I'm loving this. Look, it's a cross. It's a cross. Well, we all know what that's going to stand for. All right, 164. The lumpy brown couch, the orange and yellow wool blanket, and on the wall just above me, a simple wooden cross. Awesome. And then I have on page 248, Just a Girl Who Loves Books. Now this one's more of a makeup bag on 248. Okay. Yanking a suitcase from the top shelf, I stuffed them all inside, making a stupid and irrational decision to include my jewelry and makeup bag too. And then there's also a reference to a purse, but I believe makeup bag. Okay, so that is everything that I got in my January 2024 Beyond the Book Club subscription box. If you like this video, please take a moment to hit the like button down below. And also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post my unboxings. And as always, I love your comments. What'd you think of the selections this month? Or have you read this book or anything by this author? Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to them all. So what do I think of the box? Well, let me start with what I think of this box first. I like this box. For me, it wasn't quite as wow as like last month's was, but I am loving that everything. I love how everything's like curated. The lunchbox one, that one was for me a little bit of a stretch, but that's okay. I like that everything is pretty useful, and I love the wooden cross, of course. And I like the waterproof. It's it could just been a deck of cards, but no, it's a waterproof deck of cards. So that's really cool. I'm especially loving the book. So, like I said, I had that on my wish list, so I'm so happy to get it. And what do I think of the service overall? I love the service. I think it's a great price point for everything that you get, including it's a new book. The new books are they're like $20, the trade paperbacks. And you get all this stuff with it, and it's a fun experience when you're reading. And so I find the price point good. I love that it's Christian fiction. I don't have to worry about whether or not the book is clean. I know it's going to be, because most Christian fiction is. Not to say all of them is, but, most of them are. And I love that they're new releases or newer releases. So there is that. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, the other thing I was going to say was, another thing that I like about their service is that, now, and I don't know how easy it is to switch back and forth, but you probably could switch to young adult if you wanted to for a particular month, and vice versa. I don't know. I've never tried it. I've always liked the selections for the adult side, so that's the one I'm subscribed to. Having said that, they do announce the book that they're going to put in the box. So the book's not a surprise. It's the curation of the treasures that go along with it. That's the surprise part of it. And I'm really liking that, because if for some reason I have the book or I don't want the book or whatever, I don't have to subscribe that month. So I like that they give you advance notice as to this is the book selections, and they do that for both the YA and the adult. So I think that's a great part of this service. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.